McLane Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
McLane Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Cincinnati's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Keeps it on the ground. Turning it on. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Bears in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Stop right there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
He'll try the left side. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. On the move, he fires. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Bears decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. In motion, try to clear the picture. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Driven back. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to
Snags it, and there's running room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. A run for the quarterback. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
On the move. Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze this.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hit.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Rush right in his face. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Bears have their offense.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the.
Snags it, and he's open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Extending the play. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here's Lagway to pass. Look out. Right side, it's Porter. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Baylor! A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Sends it back in motion. Got a little space. Knocked down immediately. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Denson. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Lagway. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Lagway.
And it's on 3rd downs.
Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Goes high to pull it in. There he goes. Touchdown, Baylor. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, what a move. Makes a grab and room to run. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hampton. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Could be an alley. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Scanning the field, it's Denson. Working that left side now. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's got some space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Extra point here will tie the game.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Lagway wants to throw. Under pressure. He's past the 30. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Lagway.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. DJ gonna fire again. Rush is on. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Lagway. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bears! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moving the pocket, it's Denson. Throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Grover. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Motion from the back. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch. It's Martin. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with it. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bears! A pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Back to pass, it's Denson. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is in the air. Trying to take it back. Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Lagway to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bought a little time, lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Second and long here. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He lost one down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Here comes the heat. Runs through a tackle. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Minnesota taking on the San Jose State Spartans.
He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41.
And it's the Gophers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half.
Uh-oh, look out. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Bearcats! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.
Number 66, set to advance on the football.
On the return, it's Hamilton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Taylor sends out the offense to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Bush is ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it there.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bears want to move quickly.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sees a crease. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Out wide right, it's Williams.
And, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th.
QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
They'll send the back in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got the first down. Crosses the 35, out of bounds. downs there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Give the offensive line tons of credit on that running play. Just working really well as a unit right now. They're being physical. They're getting a lot of push. And you see guys working up into the second level, getting hats on hats at linebackers and DBs as they try to get involved. This O-line right now really showcasing their physicality.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
Swamped immediately. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The hand to the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Looking for the edge. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move, it's Hampton. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, pressure's coming. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And sometimes as a coach, you're trying to settle your guy down, and you're down and you need plays, but you got to string it together one at a time. And I think floating off the back foot, that's a recipe for disaster. He's going to make a bad play. Got to take care of the football, execute at a high level late in this football game.
Quarterback keeper. He's past the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. As first down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looking downfield, it's Denson. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Bearcats are in the hurry up. Gets the back moving. Rashad Downs going up top. Got it behind the line. It's West. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Churns into the pile. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bears. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown run.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Looking for a man. It's Denson. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And that is a good example of how pressure on the quarterback affects him later in the game. This guy's been popped a couple of times, but because he's not able to step in to throw, his ball starts sailing. They don't go exactly where he wants them to go, and you're creating incompletions.
On third down, he drops the throw. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a fourth down.
And the defense catches a break on that one because he was open, and I think he was going to get the first down on that third down. But, man, just lack of focus. Sometimes you want to run so fast when you're catching that ball, and you just lose focus for a second and drop that football to the turf.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Quarterback changing the play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third and 6 yards to go. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway finds his target. Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Throwing, Lagway. Buying a little time to his left. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Hamilton. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Right side, it's Smith. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Morris. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Taken down.
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Denson. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Fresh center down's going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
Well, this is a quarterback who's used to using his athleticism to his advantage and burning defenses, but there was nothing going there. Great job by the defense, taking everything away and forcing a run for a loss, as that quarterback was smart to get out of bounds.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Long way to go on second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Escapes the pressure to his right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Denson. Die off of it at the last minute.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They'll go back to the air on second down. Out wide right, it's Hampton. Still running at the 35. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Second down to the air. Rush right in his face. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Back to throw, it's Denson. Lets it fly. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? He's got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
And a short run there, and that'll end it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.